B and JT, one half of the City Girls, got into it on Twitter. Now listen, and a lot of people talking about how it started. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't going through. I saw all the tweets. I read it. I kept up with it. I seen who tweeted first and who started what and who did what, not whatever, who accused of whatever. I'm not taking all those screenshots and making none of those screens, okay? So I'm pretty sure you guys are aware of what transpired. Glorilla was congratulated because of Tomorrow 2 was charting. It debuted, I think, at number 9, which is dope because remember, Glorilla is a new artist. If I'm not mistaken, this is her, third single? Because she has F&F, she has Blessings or something like that, and then she has Tomorrow 2. Even though F&F was on the charts, it charted, but I guess some people don't think, if it's not in the top 10, people call it a flop. If you're anywhere on the Billboard charts, that's not a flop. That's a good thing. But whatever. Explaining certain things to people is pointless, so I'm not going to do it. Glorilla was congratulated about her Tomorrow 2 featuring Cardi B song debuting at number 9 or wherever it debuted. It wasn't a top 10. It was 8, 9, whatever. Of course, people trying to start mess decided to say things like, hey, Cardi B was on the song too, JT. Why not congratulate Cardi B as well? JT responds, I always give Cardi her 10s. I always big her up. This is Glorilla's moment. She's a new artist. Bop, 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 bop. So I don't know what happened. A lot of us don't know what happened between JT and Cardi B in the DMs. I know a lot of people have speculations. People are picking sides. That's great if you want to do that. I ain't picking neither one of their sides. Okay? If they put out good bodies of work, I consume that, give my opinion on it. I may bop to it, but I don't do all of that picking sides stuff. I pick whatever I want to pick when I want to pick it, but it's never that deep, okay? So I lost my train of thought. My little mini rant. Make sure you hit the like button. Right? So, the point that I was attempting to make was these women had an offline communication. They communicated offline in the DMs. We don't know. It's like, when you have an equation and there's something missing so you can't solve it. We don't know what transpired in the DMs. We don't know. So Cardi brought whatever she brought to social media. JT responded to that, saying, yo, we talking in the DMs and you bringing it to social media. Cardi B was firing shots. We don't know if those shots that she was firing were warranted or not. We don't know. We don't know. I don't know. Let me speak for myself. I don't know. Right? So then people start doing research and then, certain things were revealed. So it seems to me that Cardi B and JT have had issues for quite some time. Now remember, JT was just on the Queen mix of Nicki Minaj's Super Freaky Girl song. So I don't know. Maybe Cardi said something to her. Maybe JT said something about Cardi. Again, it is unknown. But the issue transpired prior to this Super Freaky Girl Queen mix. Seems like Cardi B and JT were not in a good place prior to this. So this link up could have possibly added fuel to a fire that was already burning. Whatever. Then it turned into Malibu Mitch jumped in and started talking about Cardi and throwing shots on Twitter. Cardi B decides to go to her old neighborhood, Highbridge, in the Bronx. Filmed herself in Highbridge. She didn't say anything. She just said, I'm around, and she posted her location. An hour after Cardi leaves or so, Malibu Mitch, she posts herself in Highbridge. Some people say she wasn't in Highbridge. Some people say she waited till an hour later, and she's a punk. So it seems like they were going to, Cardi was letting her know, look, I'm outside. But Cardi B actually stated that she went to her aunt's house to get chicken. She doesn't know what any of this is about. I thought that was super hilarious. Then, remember the girl who sang the song Chicken Noodle Soup? Bianca? Child, she gets involved. Calling Malibu Mitch thin bangs. She's laughing at the fact that Malibu Mitch is trying to meet up with Cardi and act like she's tough because she, Bianca, I think that's her name. She was on Love and Hip Hop. Remember New York? She called Malibu Mitch out and said that she's been beefing with her for a long time, and she sent her address and told her to pull up, and she ended up blocking her, and she basically called Malibu fake tough and said that, you doing all of this for show. You ain't really bought that life. Come on out, like calling her out. So they were going back and forth on Twitter. And I said, look at this. Look at all this mess that this is causing. And why? So I wonder, we haven't heard anything since. So I wonder if they were able to squash the beef. But sometimes people get tired, and I don't know. I can't tell somebody how to defend themselves. If somebody feels slighted and they want to go to social media, it's their social media page. I know a lot of people like to tell, oh, don't do that. You're bigger than that. You have kids. You have a lot to lose. I get all of that. But a lot of y'all fuel this type of ish and egg this type of ish on. No, that's no excuse, but I'm just saying, y'all like this. Like, stop acting like that. Some of y'all like it. I couldn't care less. Like I said, if you feel slighted and you feel like you want to show up somewhere, that's on you. They're both adults. Both of these women are adults. All right. All of these women involved are adults, no matter how immature their behavior comes across. Right. Here's my thing, though. You can choose the behavior, but you can't always choose the consequences. So I would like to assume that they're aware of that, and it is what it is. Balls to the wall. They doing what they got to do. So have at it. You want to tear each other's eyelashes off? Have at it, okay? So, yeah, that's pretty much, I don't really have anything else to say about that. It's just, I don't even know, child. And then you have the people who are stands. It just gets so dumb. It gets so dumb. But Cardi B's getting ready for her birthday party. So I'm curious to see who turns up at her birthday party. And her theme is burlesque. And, the pictures and stuff from that. Like, at this point, next week we'll be talking about something else. I don't think anybody cares. They cared for the moment. It was, I guess, cute for them to be trending, I guess, and they moved on. Now, child, this is messy. Honey, QUAVO, former member, I guess, of the Migos. Are the Migos officially broken up? Have they given a statement that they are no longer a group? Because QUAVO and Takeoff, they, Unk and Few, I guess that's what they call themselves, they have their album out and they're promoting their album. This song titled Messy has set the internet on fire, okay? So QUAVO and Takeoff, they came out swinging with their joint album, Only Built for Infinity Links. That's a play on Raekwon's album, Only Built for Cuban Links, which QUAVO said that he got Raekwon's blessing to name his album that. I thought that was nice. Just days before revealing the album's cover art and release date, the duo teased a single from the 18-track album entitled Messy. Fans believe that QUAVO was subliminally dissing his ex-girlfriend, SAWEETIE, on the track following her appearance on Young Miami's award-winning podcast, Carisha Please. Come on, award-winning. And y'all need to stop hating on Carisha, too. Let that girl have her moment. Anyway, he rapped, I said Carisha please, cause she too messy. B-word, F my dog behind my back. But I ain't stressing. You wanted the gang, you should have just said it. We would have blessed it. Now ish got messy. So everybody's wondering, who is the B-word that F'd his ninja or his homie, his dog, behind his back? Of course the internet is going to say that it was SAWEETIE who had sex with Offset. See, this is what happens when people don't put an address on things. It leaves room for assumption. So everybody is like, oh my gosh, that's why the Migos broke up, because Offset slept with Saweetie. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. No proof. You got internet detectives that can kind of string together a scenario and convince people that it's the truth. But where is the proof? We don't know who he's talking about. Saweetie could have slept with Lil Baby. That was a theory. Or this could all be a bunch of hobnob to sell his album. We've seen these celebrities or these entertainers go to great lengths being deceptive to sell albums. And this song, I can't wait to see the stats for this particular song. I want to see the stats, the streaming numbers, where it places on Spotify and iTunes, Apple, or whichever one it is, because people are definitely going to be listening to this song. Secondly, they're going to be listening to the album because if they know that it's associated with mess, they're going to sift through it to see if he makes any other references to Saweetie or if he drops any hints as to why the Migos seemingly broke up. It's a sick marketing tactic, but listen, at the end of the day, they got to sell records. They have money to get back, right? They got people to pay. So by any means necessary. Now, this hot new hip hop article continues. Although Honcho didn't directly name drop his ex, the Icy Girl rapper spoke about their 3-year-long relationship with the Migos star on an episode of Young Miami's Revolt show last month. She said, "I thought we was going to spend the rest of our lives together. With him, I knew it was the one. It was different." That's what Saweetie said when she was on Carisha Please. The song also comes on the heels of rumors surrounding Saweetie's relationship with former Migos member Offset. Back in August, Cardi B took to social media to clap back at claims that her husband of 4 years had an intimate relationship with the Tap-In star. Tap-In is the name of Saweetie's song. "No, baby, you lying," Cardi tweeted a fan. "You making crazy lies starting Ish and putting female rappers in it with no receipts. No blog ever spoke on this. All of a sudden, you come out of jail 5 days ago and you made up lies for 2 hours with no receipts." I think I know who she was referring to, but whatever. The song Messy also drives just 2 days after Quavo and Takeoff spoke about their split from Offset and what the future holds for the culture shifting group. "We want to see our career as a duo because we came from a loyal family that's supposed to work together. And sometimes when Ish don't work out, it's not meant to be." Yeah, today's October 7th, so the album's out already. So people took to social media and they had their opinions, of course. And we don't know what happened between Offset, Quavo, and Takeoff. It could have been some business stuff because you guys remember Migos, didn't they sue Q of Quality Control? That's the head of the label that they're signed to. And Little Baby too. Didn't Little Baby's album come out, or is it coming out? He's got an album that he's dropping. You know, he does big numbers. So I don't know. I don't know why they broke up. This is salacious enough to sell records and to get some streams up for this song Messy, because I'm pretty sure people want to hear the remainder of the rest of the song. So, like I said, I'll keep an eye out on the streams to see how it does. But this is a mess. Everybody wants to argue. People getting divorced, cheated on. Tia and Corey done broke up. They filed for divorce. Where is the love, everybody? Where is the love? And listen, as it pertains to Cardi B, sis did her 1-2. Now, just let all this stuff play out. I don't even... For some reason, I have a feeling that she's going to address this. And should she? I don't think so. Quavo should actually be the one. Not Quavo. Offset should actually be the... I'm sitting here thinking Offset should be the one to address this. Cardi B, I don't think Cardi B should address anything pertaining to the actions of Offset. Offset is a grown man. He's a father of many. And that's no shade. You're a grown-ass man. So if anyone decides to speak from that household, it should be Offset. You speak up. I wonder if Saweetie's going to say anything. I hope not, so that it dies down. But then again, you know, some people love the mess. And maybe some of us who are nosy want to know. This is just so bad. Absolutely bad. But I think it's a marketing tactic. I absolutely think it's a marketing tactic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got. Ain't got no more. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, hopefully this will be premiering while it's still Friday on the East Coast. Right now it's 10:57 p.m. Eastern time. And I've been on this for an hour. Wow. So hopefully you enjoyed the the hot topics that I brought forth. I'm wishing all of you a fantastic rest of your Friday and an even more fantastic weekend, okay? Filled with good health, good vibes, love and light. Love, love, love. I sound like Diddy, right? Did you guys catch that tea about Diddy and Mace? Jesus. That was a hot mess. Did you guys watch Diddy's Breakfast Club interview? I noticed it's not at 1 million views yet. And I think Carisha Please would have already been at 1 million, probably going on 2 million views. I'm just saying, I think Carisha deserved her award for her BET award. Leave her alone. All right, y'all. If you haven't paid your admission fee, you still have time to do so by hitting that like button. Okay, welcome to all of the new Royal family members, aka subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome. Hopefully you'll enjoy your stay here. And drop down in the comments and share your thoughts. Let me know what you think. All right, I'm signing off. I love you for watching as always. Until next time, peace.